Joy-Anna Duggar reveals if she plans on having 19 kids like her parents Jim, Bob, and Michelle. Hello friends, I'm Kamala Harris. Please subscribe Duggar Family in 10 channel. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe my channel to get latest update news. Ring the channel bell icon. Thanks. Joy-Anna Forsyth, née Duggar, revealed if she plans on having 19 kids like her parents, Jim, Bob Duggar, and Michelle Duggar did. While participating in a recent Q&A with fans via her Instagram stories, one person asked Joy-Anna, 27, if she has any desire to have 19 kids. No, not 19. She responded alongside a photo of her and her youngest son, Gunnar. I want to be able to effectively and intentionally raise my kids for Jesus, so whatever number that is for us, maybe 4 or 5. Joy-Anna and her husband, Austin Forsyth, are already the proud parents of kids Gideon, 7, Evelyn, 4, and Gunnar, 22 months. While Joy-Anna and Austin, 31, have stepped out of the spotlight following Counting On's cancellation, the father of 3 previously admitted he didn't want their eldest son's birth featured on the TLC reality show. I don't remember us having really big, like, oh no, y'all can't show this or whatever. But I think we did push back about having Gideon, Austin explained during the February 19 episode of the Jinger and Jeremy podcast. I didn't want any film crew there. I took a lot of heat for that. After noting that some of Joy-Anna's sisters featured their children's births on the show, he claimed that a precedent had been set for the other family members. That's something which Jessa and Jill, I believe, had already had Spurgeon and Israel on the show, so I should have thought about it, he continued. It's not something that, as a single guy, crossed my mind like, one day, I'm going to have to make the decision if I'm going to have the network with cameras in our face, Austin said. There's a lot you just don't know how to handle. Austin admitted he didn't really trust the producers or the camera guys when it came to filming the birth. I remember the producer telling me, it used to be so hard getting stuff out of you, and you always seemed like we were trying to entrap you, or you always would think a long time about your answers, and we just wanted something spontaneous, he recalled. Joy-Anna and Austin's early days of parenthood were documented on Counting On, and she admitted to having a hard time adjusting to being a mother during a 2018 episode of the show. Being a mom is in a lot of ways easier than I thought, and in a lot of ways harder than I thought, she said after she welcomed baby Noah. 1. I knew that my mom had gone through a lot with all of us kids, but I didn't think it was that hard just because I'd always taken care of kids myself. But it's given me a whole new appreciation for moms out there that have kids. Meanwhile, Austin shared that becoming a father came with a lot of firsts. I hadn't really ever changed a diaper before we had Gideon, he said at the time. And then with Joy's C-section and her being kinda bedridden and just not really being able to get out of bed much, she probably changed maybe 5 diapers the first 2 weeks. So it was like diaper boot camp. I got broke in. Duggar News. Katie Duggar reveals baby plans. Is she planning for baby number 5 already? Katie Duggar isn't slowing down anytime soon, and she has already dropped hints about her baby plans to her Duggar News followers. Even after welcoming 4 little ones in just 3 years, the celeb is thinking of having more kids, and she is now talking about her future plans as well. It appears that Katie and Jedediah are ready to expand their already growing family, and they are perhaps planning to have their 5th child now. Is this true? Is another baby announcement just around the corner? What is this all about? Keep on reading to learn some shocking details about Katie and Jedediah's future plans. Duggar News. Fans criticize Katie Duggar for parenting blunder. Katie and Jedediah's baby announcements have surprised Duggar News followers in the past few years. However, some of their questionable parenting decisions have also been making waves, and critics have called them out for them. Fans might remember the time when Katie decided to drive the car without a seatbelt while she was pregnant with her twins. Another instance was when Katie was caught reading For the Love of Discipline, when the gospel meets tantrums and timeouts. Apparently, it's a book that talks about timeouts and spanking. Critics noted that Katie shouldn't be even thinking about disciplining her toddlers with such harsh tactics. Duggar News. Is Katie Duggar planning to have her 5th child? Duggar News followers are watching Katie Duggar carry on the legacy of having many kids. She already has 4 kids who are all under 3 years of age. Hence, the celeb is currently dealing with 4 toddlers and embracing her motherhood experiences these days. Though it isn't really an easy task, it is evident that Katie is enjoying it a lot these days. Amid all this, Katie recently did a Q&A session on Instagram, and viewers were quick to ask her about her future baby plans. A user wondered if the celeb and jana have finally decided to stop having kids and focus on raising their children. However, it appears that Katie believes 4 isn't the exact number that she had in mind. She replied, "Neither of us feel done quite yet." Katie noted that she'll see about it in the future. This made it clear that she hadn't put a full stop, and there was a fair chance that she was considering having her 5th child. Several viewers admitted in the comment section that they weren't really surprised by this revelation. However, critics believe that Katie and jana should at least take a few years off before trying for their 5th one. They already have 4 toddlers, and thinking of another pregnancy at this time wouldn't be a great decision. Moreover, the couple would further have to manage their expenses and work things out. So it would be interesting to see when Katie would plan to have another child with her husband. What do you think about this? Do let us know in the comments. Keep coming back to the TV season and spoilers for more updates. Joanna Duggar appears to shade Mom Michelle for not effectively raising her 19 kids. After watching Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar raise 19 children on 19 kids and counting on, many fans have been wondering which of their children, if any, will follow in their footsteps and have an oversized family of their own. Now we know that Joanna Duggar won't be one of them. And is it just us? Or did she just take a swipe at her parents in her Instagram stories for having so many kids? Joy talked about her future family plans this week. During an Instagram Q&A with fans, one of her followers asked her if she had any desire to have 19 kids like her parents did, and for Joy, it seems to be a resounding no. "No, not 19, she wrote. "I want to be able to effectively and intentionally raise for my kids for Jesus, so whatever number that is for us. Maybe 4 or 5. Now that Joy is a mom to 3 children, Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar, that would mean she's only going to have 1 or 2 more kids before her family with husband Austin Forsyth is complete. That's a big family in general, but not big at all compared to the environment she grew up in." Duggar critics seem to believe this was a dig at Michelle. Though Duggar critics on Reddit typically aren't big fans of the family's parenting choices, this time they're supportive of Joy deciding against having kids in the double digits. And no one seems too surprised she wouldn't want her children to have an upbringing like her own. It must hit like a truck to see her own kids get to the age where they would have started having buddies in her childhood home. It's honestly remarkable to me that all of the older girls speak so highly of Michelle, one commenter shared. Another person wrote, "She likely remembers the days before the TLC money came in. 19 children for anyone is not healthy and does not benefit the family." She also addressed her decision to wear pants. Another follower asked Joy about how she decided to wear pants after she and her sister were raised to only wear dresses in the name of modesty. According to her, it was a long and thoughtful decision. "It might sound crazy to some of you, but we did put a lot of prayer into our decision for a couple of years. 1, because I had never worn pants before. 2, my husband and I were both taught that pants were immodest," she wrote, adding that she used the Bible to help make the choice. My decision wasn't one of rebellion against the way I was raised, and I don't have any bitterness because I wore skirts my whole childhood. It never held me back from doing what I wanted to do," she continued. "But genuinely, I think modesty is an issue of the heart. Why do you dress the way you dress?" Joy isn't the only Duggar who has made comments like this about the way she was raised. More than one of Joy's siblings has chosen to raise their own children in a very different way from how their parents approached it, but no one has been more outspoken than her big sister, Jill. In her memoir, Counting the Cost, Jill opened up about looking back on her childhood as an adult who has walked away from the family's very conservative religion, the Institute in Basic Life Principles. "Only now can I look back and see things clearly, like the way IBLP fostered a culture of manipulation and abuse, the fact that Pops eventually put the show above his children, or the toll it took on my own mental health," she wrote. Jessa Duggar offers life update, confirms Duggar family night. Jessa Duggar seemingly disappeared from the spotlight last year. The Duggar daughter, who used to film events and share footage with her followers, took a step back to be more present in this season of life. She recently confirmed she was expecting her sixth child, announcing that she reached the halfway point in her pregnancy. That came with a video update that dropped a few days after the big news. The Counting on Star updated followers on what the Seawold family has been up to over the last several months and touched on what she's doing differently this pregnancy. Jessa is living life with a few changes since she last was active on social media. Jessa Duggar confirms Family Mondays. One of the things that has been consistent for Jessa Duggar and her family has been spending Monday nights with her family. She confirmed that her siblings and their children hang out, intentionally building relationships among the cousins. It's one of the things her kids look forward to each week. While she didn't talk about who attends the Monday gatherings, we suspect everyone local and home shows up. Jill Duggar and Derek Dillard are likely the only ones who aren't a part of the family time. Jessa Duggar offers a life update. In her life update video, Jessa Duggar talked about things she's doing differently with this pregnancy. After being cleared by her doctor, she continues working out while pregnant. This is the first time she'll work out throughout the pregnancy. She has been in a good routine with keeping in shape and wants to continue the momentum through the second half of her pregnancy. Her children are thriving. Jessa mentioned swim and piano lessons, and her two oldest, Spurgeon and Henry, are part of a trail life troupe, the Christian version of Boy Scouts. Jessa and Ben Seawald are in a busy season of life and are learning to adjust. She admitted that she enjoyed it when she only had to leave her house once a week, and they now do something nearly every day. Adding another little one into their already busy routine will be an adjustment, especially because Jessa's youngest will be roughly 18 months old when the new baby arrives. The baby's name and gender will be revealed after the birth, likely in a birth video they will share with followers. Seawold Party of 8 is coming soon. Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets is currently streaming